As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The line of scrimmage.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Number 39.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third and 4 coming up now.
76. Ready. Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down from the 42.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing it again here. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone on first. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back. 70 Lions. Go.
Another throw here on 2nd down. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
3rd down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. This is a 39-yarder. Reichert connects there. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Setting up to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion.
Cardinal. Ready.
Benson on the counter. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Looking slant route complete. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. And he will get this inside the 30.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Setting up the running back screen. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
79, ready! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
Working now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 17-14 ball game. More for Minneapolis right after this.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll throw to start the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Pass play now. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Benson Jr. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. Hot 70, hot 70.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll toss it here to Benson. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connecting on the slant. Breaks free in the center of the field. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second-quarter lead. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hot 70, hot 70. Here we go. 70 Lions. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain, make it 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Come on. 65, 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19.
Back to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 6-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
7 Pirates. Go.
To throw here on first down. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll work against the blitz. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Trap 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Hold the ready.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Get it.
Throw right side, and the crowd has it. Small gain down to the 23. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now trying to run for it with Benson. Fights his way through a tackle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
At the 10-yard line.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. 6. Press all 80.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he made a bid for it. It's a good game that's stopped down at the 3. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Benson will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Tight. 19 tight. Go.
He'll look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run. It's Benson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11.
28. Vikings 17.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready,
So
break.
good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Mustang Cougar 19.
Looking in the air here. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Bronco, motion.
Throwing from the gun. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Cowboy 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Has him running the comeback. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Ready, Dragon 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Trap 50, Trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
He's back to throw. Fights off the pressure. Look at this first play, and he's going for it. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Go!
And off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing on second. That's on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
19 Lions. Viking 18.
Throwing now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. 40. Hits the 20. He's at the 10. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, they'll put that opposing offense right back out there still reeling.
And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for two in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now begin this drive with Benson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Benson. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. Going to the ground again on first. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
2nd down, looking for options. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 3rd quarter lead.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He gets 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Here we go.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Brought in Ty Felton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60.
Pass play on first and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Coconut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cup 19.
They go play action on first down. Got a man downfield. Bartholomew has it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut it to 1 late in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings tie this game 35 apiece.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Benson now from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Panther 60, Panther Mustang 19.
Benson once more. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, strike.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They give on 2nd to Benson. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a fourth-quarter lead. It's plays like this that make him so well-regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Big gain downfield. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Connects with the open man downfield. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Got it. Ready?
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
The game at 42-all. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Benson on 1st and 10. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Cowboy 80.
He's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, They want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Out left. Worthy makes the grab. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 7-yard line.
Reload! Reload!
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings in range for a game-winning score.
Ready up!
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Let's go! 18!
They'll give left side. Here's Mixon. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings have taken the lead late. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
49. Cardinals 42.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. He'll look to throw it. Setting up the running back screen. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he is to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolves. Drop 60, drop 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Now to throw. Completed over the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down.
Japanese Warriors 70, Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Arizona.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
19, right here. 19, Charger. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Running back sent in motion left. Setting up to pass. Throwing for the back of the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stack.
Running this one left. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now run here from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So it's a win for the Vikings. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal.